All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today into 15 mindset shifts for building wealth.
15. Wow, that's a lot.
I know, right? But don't worry, we're going to break it down, make it fun, make it insightful.
Yeah, should be interesting. I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, me too. So we're looking at this list. It's all designed to help people think differently about building wealth.
Yeah.
And by the end of this, hopefully you'll have a bunch of those aha moments and some actionable takeaways.
Some real things you can take and use.
Exactly. So let's just jump right in, okay? The first shift on the list is moving from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset.
Okay, yeah. So much of wealth is about mindset.
Absolutely, yeah.
And this is a really fundamental one.
What makes this so fundamental? What's the big deal?
Well, a scarcity mindset, it's like thinking there's only so much to go around.
Right.
Like a pie, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And there's only so many slices.
Got it.
And if someone else gets a bigger slice, it means there's less for you.
Right.
It's competitive. But an abundance mindset says, no, the pie can actually grow bigger.
Oh, I like that.
It's not about competing. It's about collaborating and creating more.
More pie. I'm with you.
More pie for everyone.
This is making me hungry.
Well, it's about creating more opportunities for everyone.
That makes a lot of sense. So instead of trying to grab a bigger slice, you're saying work together to bake a whole new pie.
Exactly. And you see this a lot in business.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like negotiating a raise, instead of just focusing on getting the most you can for yourself,
Yeah.
you think about how to create more value for the company.
Yeah. So everyone benefits.
It's win-win, right?
Exactly. An abundance mindset opens you up to more creative solutions and win-win situations.
I love it. Okay, so we've expanded the pie with an abundance mindset. What's the next shift that can help us build wealth?
Okay, next up is all about transitioning from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial one.
Okay, whoa, hold on. Does that mean everyone needs to quit their job and become an entrepreneur?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, good, because that sounds terrifying.
It can be. It can be.
I like my steady paycheck.
Sure, but it's more about adopting the principles of entrepreneurship.
Okay, so what, like identifying problems, finding creative solutions?
Yeah, looking for ways to add value.
Okay, so it's less about the actual job title and more about that proactive mindset, taking ownership.
Exactly, even within a company.
Even if you are working for somebody else.
You can still be entrepreneurial.
I love that. Okay, so we've shifted from scarcity to abundance. We've adopted an entrepreneurial spirit. What's next on our mindset makeover list?
This one is a classic, moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset.
Growth mindset. Yeah, before we dive into that, can we just quickly, for anybody who might not be familiar with these terms?
Yeah, let's break it down.
Just super quickly explain, what are we even talking about here?
Okay, so a fixed mindset believes your abilities are basically set in stone.
Okay.
You're either good at something or you're not.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But a growth mindset believes that you can always learn, grow, and improve.
I like that one better.
Yeah, it's a more positive way to look at things.
It's like you're not afraid to try new things because you see it as a way to learn.
Exactly. And that can even lead to, greater earning potential.
Ooh, yeah. The source even mentions skill enhancement, right?
Yeah, it's all about investing in yourself and expanding what you can do.
Okay, I am definitely feeling those growth mindset vibes now.
Awesome.
But let's be real. Sometimes those opportunities for growth feel a lot like straight-up failures.
That's true.
How does that fit into all of this?
That's a great point, and it leads perfectly into the next shift, moving from fearing failure to learning from it.
Okay, easier said than done.
It is. It's a process.
I'm still working on this one. It's so easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned.
Of course, that's natural.
Yeah.
But instead of seeing failure as a roadblock, try to see it as a stepping stone.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Every mistake is a chance to learn, adjust, get better.
Yeah.
Think about all their successful people you know.
Right.
So many of them have a history of failures they learned from.
That's true. I bet even Thomas Edison had a bunch of light bulbs that didn't light up before he got it right.
Exactly. It's about the process, not just the outcome.
It's all part of the journey, right? So we're learning from our mistakes. We're growing from challenges. What's the next mindset shift we need to focus on?
Okay, this one is all about your income, moving from relying solely on passive income to incorporating active income as well.
Okay, hold on. I think some of our listeners might be thinking, what is passive income?
Good question. Passive income is money you earn without actively trading your time for it.
Money that works for you even while you sleep.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are some examples of passive income?
Well, investments that generate returns,
Okay.
real estate that brings in rental income,
Yeah, that makes sense.
or even a side hustle that you can eventually automate.
Oh, so it runs without constant effort.
Right.
The source mentioned investing time in learning about these different avenues, right?
Yes. Education is key.
Got it. So building passive income streams takes time and effort up front.
It does.
But the potential rewards could be huge.
Exactly.
And I guess that's where the active income comes in, right?
Yes, the work you do now to build that foundation.
Okay, so we're diversifying our income,
Mhm.
building for the future. What's next?
All right, this one is a bit of a challenge to the traditional consumer mindset. It's about shifting from being a consumer to becoming a creator.
Whoa, hold on. Does that mean everyone needs to become like an artist or inventor?
Yeah.
Because I'm more of an appreciator of those things, not necessarily a creator myself.
Haha, I hear you.
Yeah.
But it's not really about that.
Okay.
It's more about a shift in perspective.
Okay.
Instead of just consuming things, think about how you can create value for others.
Okay.
This could involve starting a business,
Right.
writing a book,
Okay.
teaching a skill,
Yeah.
or even just sharing helpful advice online.
So even something like starting a blog where I share my love of gardening, that could be a creator mindset.
Absolutely. You're creating content, sharing knowledge, building a community.
Okay, so it's about finding ways to make a positive impact.
Exactly. Big or small.
I like that it doesn't have to be this huge grand thing.
Nope. Any contribution counts.
Perfect. And this actually ties into the next shift, right? Moving away from comparison and embracing collaboration.
Yes. It's all connected.
It's like when you believe there's enough for everyone, you're not threatened by other people's success.
you can actually celebrate it.
Yeah, and learn from it.
Collaboration allows you to tap into the skills and perspectives of others.
And that can lead to even more innovation.
Exactly.
I love that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together.
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, so we're collaborating, we're creating, but the world is constantly changing.
That's true.
So how do we adapt our mindset to kind of thrive in this ever-evolving landscape?
Great question. And that leads us to the next shift. Going from fearing change to embracing it.
Change can be so scary, though, especially when it comes to finances. It feels so much safer to stick with what you know.
I get it. Change can be unsettling.
Yeah,
But it's inevitable.
especially in the financial world.
Yeah. And being resistant to it can actually hold you back.
Oh, what?
Instead, try to see change as an adventure.
An adventure.
A chance to learn, adapt, and potentially discover even better paths.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. This reminds me of a time when I was laid off from a job I thought was super secure.
Oh, wow.
It was terrifying at first,
I bet.
but it forced me to kind of reevaluate my skills, explore new possibilities.
And what happened?
I ended up landing a much better job that I never would have even considered before.
There you go. Embracing change can lead to unexpected opportunities.
Okay, so we're embracing change. We're stepping outside our comfort zones. What's next?
All right. This one is all about building unshakable self-belief,
Okay.
moving from self-doubt to self-confidence.
Confidence is key.
It really is.
The source even mentioned that a confident mindset empowers you to take risks, calculated risks, which can lead to financial growth.
Absolutely. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to take action.
You're not letting fear hold you back.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else?
Right.
Okay, so we're building our confidence. We're taking action. But how do we stay motivated and resilient when things get tough?
Uh-huh.
Because it's not always easy.
That's true. And that brings us to the next shift. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations.
Okay, I'll admit, I used to think affirmations were a bit cheesy,
Haha, a lot of people do.
but I've actually started using them,
Yeah,
and they really do help.
they really can.
It's about consciously choosing to focus on those positive, empowering thoughts.
Exactly.
So instead of saying, I can't do this,
You say,
I am capable and resourceful, and I will figure this out.
yes. Reframing those thoughts.
Yeah, it's like being your own cheerleader.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're feeling confident, we're talking kindly to ourselves, but sometimes it all feels so overwhelming.
It can be a lot, yeah.
Like there's so much to do, and it's hard to know where to even start.
That's a common feeling, and it's the focus of our next shift. Moving from overwhelm to action.
How do we do that?
By breaking down those big, scary goals into smaller, more manageable steps.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of trying to climb Mount Everest all at once,
Yeah.
you just focus on taking one step at a time.
Okay, that makes sense.
Each small step builds momentum.
So it's like Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly. Consistency and persistence.
Okay, we're taking action, we're making progress, but sometimes I feel like I'm working so hard and still not getting the results I want.
It happens.
How do we work smarter, not just harder?
Excellent point. That brings us to the next shift. Moving from working hard to working smart.
So it's not just about putting in the hours, it's about making those hours count.
Exactly. Prioritizing tasks,
Hmm.
focusing on the most impactful activities, and finding ways to be more efficient.
This reminds me of when I first started freelancing.
Oh, yeah.
I was working around the clock, but not being strategic with my time. But once I started prioritizing my tasks and focusing on the most profitable projects, I was able to make more money in less time.
There you go. That's working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Okay, so we're working smarter, making the most of our time, but we don't have to do it all alone, right?
You got it. That brings us to the importance of networking, moving from isolation to connection.
Okay, I'll be honest. I've always been kind of intimidated by networking.
I understand a lot of people are.
Yeah, like I picture those awkward events where everyone's just trying to collect business cards.
Yeah, the stereotypical networking event. It
Exactly.
doesn't have to be like that.
Okay, good.
It's about building genuine relationships with people who share your interests.
Sure.
Think of it like planting seeds.
Planting seeds.
You might not see results right away,
Okay.
but over time, those connections can grow into valuable opportunities.
So it's more about building those relationships and seeing how you can help each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about mutual benefit.
I like that. Okay, so we've shifted our mindset in so many ways. We're thinking abundantly, we're embracing change, working smarter, building connections. But at the end of the day, isn't it all about the money?
That's what a lot of people think, but it leads us to our final and maybe most profound mindset shift.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Moving from seeing money as the goal to seeing money as a tool.
Ooh, okay.
It's not about accumulating wealth just for the sake of it. It's
Wow.
about understanding that money is a resource that you can use.
To achieve your goals, create experiences, make an impact.
Exactly. It's a means to an end, not the end itself.
That is such a powerful shift in perspective. It's not just about chasing dollars.
It's about what you do with those dollars.
Exactly. It's about what really matters.
Yeah.
So here's a question for our listeners. If money were just a tool, what would you use it to build? Think about that.
That's a good one.
Wow, we covered a lot today. It's amazing how much power our mindset has when it comes to building wealth.
Mindset is everything.
It's not just about the financial strategies. It's about changing the way we think.
About money, about opportunity, about ourselves.
Exactly. And I encourage everyone to revisit those shifts that really resonated with you
Yes, the ones that really stuck out.
and start incorporating those changes into your daily life.
Even small changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely. And here's a final thought for you to ponder.
Right.
If you could master just one of these mindset shifts,
Just one.
which one do you think would have the biggest positive impact on your life?
Tough question.
I know, right? It's a good one to think about, and until next time, keep diving deeper.
See you next time.